welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. And a good Thursday evening to you, too. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Magician is out there with Wiggins. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Harden, and it's blocked. Harden against Thompson. To the inside. Magician. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. The pass to Magician. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Indoors, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
Back to Powell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All three levels are part of his game. That time goes to the three ball.
Curry passes to Magician. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Magician's got 5 points so far.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 25-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Here's Magician. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Magician.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trailed by 8. Outside, George. Shoots from the line. They get the rebound, and that one is good from Zubac.
And Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work, get into the offensive glass.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
But not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one. In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his
shot by Paul, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Westbrook passes to Mann. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. And Tice gets it to go.
Daniel Tice has proven he's more than capable if given an opportunity on the face-up game. Pretty jumper there.
Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Pajemski. To the middle. Tries again. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Magicians got 9 points. Clippers trailed by 7. Here's Mann. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Westbrook. 36 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Another shot, and it's blocked. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Tice. And Paul gets it to go in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Highland. And it's Magician with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They're up by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Zubats in at the 5, patrolling the paint. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Harden. He has yet to score. Outside, George lets the 3 fly, and that one is off. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's Green. D that time from Leonard.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
George, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Wiggins able to finish. Wiggins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
How about the quick jump and 7-foot wingspan of Wiggins? Just major advantage on the offensive glass.
Powell against Thompson, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Now here's Curry. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Passes it to Thompson. Zubats trying to break loose. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Harden. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Leonard. Over Green. Leonard, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry. His style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Stephen Curry.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Moody's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Curry. Clippers trailed by 17. Powell with it. Last game we saw him score 14. Harden outside. Down low. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got his second best.
You have to finish if you're that close. Zubac does just that.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Moody the pass to Magician. 6 to shoot. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Harden outside. From outside the arc. Drops in the tray. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who you know his game, and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
So it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead and into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute.
The Warriors, 34.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Magician.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with the Magician. Chalk up 2 there. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
Curry outside. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Harden scanning the floor. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's the pass to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Curry passes to Magician, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You know, if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Curry against Harden. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Dishes it to George. From deep 3-point land. Warriors Warriors with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. Whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you.
I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Hey, Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 11. To the paint. Outside for Curry. Curry on the move. Pass the Magician. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Kept alive. Leonard outside for George.
2 minutes.
Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. George has got it back down to single digits for the Clippers.
Yeah, I love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue doors to battle through. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 17-point lead, their biggest. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Zubac has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Warriors leading by 15. Curry is inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Curry with the bucket.
Stephen Curry, a little bit undersized, but he is so slippery once he's in the paint.
Westbrook against Curry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Look at George. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Leonard finds Westbrook. A putback, and it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Misses at the rim. Clippers trailed by 19. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And that one's good. Leonard.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
Curry can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. From the baseline. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 17. Passes it to Magician.
And the layup's good off the glass. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And he's good on the three ball.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Leonard with the ball. Kuminga on him. Westbrook, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Higgins outside, out to the right wing. Golden State moving it around.
So it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for a magician.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Westbrook against Curry. Left side, Leonard. Back to Powell. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
LA basketball.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. For the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann comes in for Norman Powell. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.